Hello guys, in this video we'll see how to install and configure Nessus 10.10.1 on Parrot Security OS 6.4. Okay, first to open any web browser, also verify whether we have the Nessus comes as the default application. See, we don't have Nessus, then go to Google or any search engine and search for download Nessus. Then click on Tenable Nessus Essential Vulnerability Scanner. Then we have to register for an activation code. You are registering for a 1 year Nessus Essential license. So provide first name, last name and email. Then if you want to receive updates from the Tenable Nessus, you have to select the checkbox. Otherwise, click on Get Started. See, thank you for registering Nessus Essentials. Check your email for the activation code. Now click on Download Nessus. See here, the latest release at the time of making this video is 10.10.1. Okay, then select the operating system. Okay, open terminal. /etc os-release. See, its ID is like Debian. So here select the Debian. Search for Debian. See here we have the Linux Debian. Then click on Download. See, this is the license agreement. Click on this I agree. See, now we have to select the location to store this Debian package. I am going to downloads directory only. Then click on Save. See, download started and its size is about 60 megabytes. See, download completed and its size is 63.7 megabytes. Now go to terminal again. Control A, CD, downloads, ls. See here we have the Nessus 10.10.1 Debian package. We have to install it. Sudo dpkg-i, then Nessus, then press the tab from your keyboard to autofill enter Debian package name, hit enter, provide the password of sudo user, hit enter. See, we have successfully installed. You can start Nessus scanner by typing this command. Then go to this link to configure the scanner. Okay, first try to connect Nessus by using Nessus hostname or IP of the machine. So go to here, new tab, hostname is Parrot only, Parrot. So https://parrot, then port number 8834, hit enter. See, unable to connect. Why? Because sudo systemctl status Nessus D. See, Nessus D service not started and enabled. So start it. Sudo systemctl start Nessus D. Now verify the status. See, we have started. Okay. Now reload this page. See, we got the warning, potential security risk ahead. Click on advanced, then click on accept the risk and continue. See, it is initializing. Please wait while Nessus is initiating. Here we have given the host name. You can also give the loopback IP or localhost. That I will show you later how to connect with those. See, welcome to Nessus. You can click settings to configure the Nessus proxy, plugin feed and encryption password settings before you start the installation. Or you can select register offline to configure an offline installation. When you are ready, click continue to proceed with installation. I don't want to go with register offline, so click on continue by unselecting this one. Continue. Now select the option to get started. I am going to select start a trial of Nessus Expert. Then click on continue. Now to start your Nessus Expert trial, please provide your business email address, or if you have already activation code, then click on skip because I have already activation code. So skip, then provide the activation code that you received to your registered email. See, I have received activation code to my email. So we have to copy this activation code, paste here or type manually. Then click on continue. Now we have to create or set up user. I am giving username as Nessus admin. Then set the password for this user. remember this password, later we need this password. Then click on continue, that means submit. See, setup complete. Now it is downloading plugins. Once download plugins completes, we will get the dashboard of the Nessus scanner. Okay, this will take time. I'm going to pause this video. See, plugins download completed. Now plugins are compiling. Close this one. See here, compiling plugins, 5% complete. Okay, after plugins compilation, we will get the full functionality of the Nessus scanner. Okay, now go to settings. See here, about advanced proxy server, SMTP server, custom CA, password management, scanner health and notifications. See in the about, see this is the version that we have installed. Licenses used, licensed host 0 of 16 used, last updated date, license expiration date, plugin set information, policy, template version, activation code. Go to license utilization. See, we got the same 0 of 16 is used. Software updates. See here we have the automatic updates like update all components, update plugins and disable. Okay, if you select update plugins, see here the update frequency daily, weekly and monthly. Okay, if you disable it, see it is gone. Okay, I want to update monthly. Then we have to provide the update server. Save. Then go to plugins. See, if you want to enable plugin detail locally, you have to select the checkbox and click on save. Then you have to search for the locals. Then events. See, these are the events happened today. Then go to advanced. See here in advanced we have different options like user interface, scanning, logging, performance, security, miscellaneous. Okay, then go to each proxy server. You have to provide SMTP server, custom CA. Wait a moment, it is loading. Then password management. See, these are the constraints. Scanning health. Wait a moment, it is going to provide overview. See, this is the scanner health. Okay, then go to my account. See, if you want to change the password of the currently logged in user, you have to provide current user and new password. Okay, and this is the full name. You can rename it as well. Email, you can provide the email here. Go to API keys. If you want to generate API keys, you have to click on here. The last option that I want to show you is what will happen if you stop the Nessus service. Go to the terminal again, Control A. Now stop the Nessus service. Sudo systemctl stop Nessus. If you don't do D, it won't work. See, there is no service. Okay, so we have to use Nessus D. See in the background, establishing connection. Once you stop, we have received this error warning. Even if you reload this one, unable to connect. See, we have received the same. Okay, so start it again. Sudo systemctl start Nessus D. Verify the status. See, now reload this page. Wait a moment. Now provide the username. See, we have successfully logged in. If you want to restart, sudo systemctl restart Nessus D. We have successfully restarted. See, we have restarted 2 seconds ago. As I told you, we can also connect Nessus scanner by going to https /localhost port number 8834. Click on advanced, then click on accept the risk and continue. See, you got the login page. Okay, the other way is by using https, by using loopback IP 127.0.0.1:8834. See, we got the same. Click on advanced, again click on accept the risk and continue. Now we have to provide the username. We can also use the IP ifconfig IP addr. See, this is the IP. Instead of this loopback IP, we have to give the IP of the machine. Okay, so we have successfully installed, configured and connected to Nessus scanner. ls this file is not recorded anymore, so remove it. rm Nessus, press the tab, ls we have cleared the space. Okay, so in this video we have seen how to download, install and configure Nessus Essential Scanner 10.10.1 on Parrot Security OS 6.4. But the installation process is same on all Parrot Security OS versions. Okay, for more tutorials please subscribe my channel. Thank you.